Good morning, everyone. Simon Holden here, the Sheriff of Tippingham. It's just coming up to 8:45 on Wednesday, the 21st of June, day 2 at Ascot, the Royal Meeting. And I've got a big price selection for us in the Royal Hunt Cup as my free Holden Sources YouTube horse. But on to that in a minute. What did we all think of day 1? Coolmore turned up to the party, big style, didn't they? The race that broke Twitter, River Tiber did the business there, didn't it? And I got off to a flyer in my double dipper, a big each way double dipper yesterday with Light Infantry given at 20-1, who was third. Perhaps Jamie could have gone a bit quicker because he was staying on at the end, but a good profit on day 1. And those of you who played Platinum, we were on Chillingham for Ed Bethel, all sorts of prices down to, I think it went off 10-1, finished 4th. Everything went wrong for Chillingham yesterday, got tagged out wide, it was too free, and it's a merit to the horse and to Callum that they got it placed into the stable. So we made that. We've made profit on the 3. Platinum will be back tomorrow with my bet of the meeting. But today, I'm going to release the VIP bets for a $5 at the top link before. Here's what you're going to get. A big price selection in race 1. A big price selection in race 2. I'm very, very sweet on these two. And Trading Room, the bonus is Trading Room, who have, I'm not going to tell you the horse that would defeat the object of flogging it, but there we are. But Trading Room, they go in the 3rd race, and that horse is currently 16-1 plus. So you have 3 huge prices for a $5. I'm being as fair as I can. I'm giving the best free content I can. Yesterday's free bet, the max we can. Again, Spencer, very lethargic early on. Seems to be holding the horse back to conserve. It needs to be pushed on. You had to be up there. I think the performance of the meeting yesterday, the wow, was when you looked in the last race. We had Chillingham, so we had a winning bet. But all those people who played Vauban, the favourite, got in a shocking state. I was talking to somebody who was there, saw it in the paddock, covered in sweat. They were wiping the horse down, got very het up on the way to the start, very het up before, drenched in sweat, and absolutely hosed up. If that thing goes for the Ebor, I think the rest might better set off now. Chillingham, I think, will be aimed at the Ebor, and he might just sneak in. Might need to run again before. And with better luck in running, he wouldn't be bad for compensation. I think he's a superb horse. The Northern Raider there. Well, we're going to look at the Hunt Cup. As I say, get involved. 3 big bets for a $5 at the top link. And then I'll just do the one video. I know some people said didn't know I was back on. That's why you got to join the channel and click the notification bell. But we'll just do it in one, and then I will be back in the morning. Just do one. I'll look at some prices now. But let's get the selection out of the way. Let's go to the Hunt Cup, the 5 o'clock. Fascinating, tough handicap, as you expect. Now, the first thing to say is, what are the places? Well, 365 going 6, Skybet 8, Paddy Power 7, and then 6 across the board. So you can get 6 places on this. Now, I could go through everything, but I think I'll just go to the selection. Good luck to Team Kubler, by the way, with Astro King. They've got a big chance. But the horse I'm going to select here is top of the shop, number 1. Archie Dr. Watson had a hell of a day yesterday here with a just beaten and then a winner. And they run a horse here that's top of the shop. Usually I would avoid these top weights in big handicaps, but this one has earned it, and it is number 1. It is number 1. Come on, computer. Number 2, even Tempest. Tempest is available here at, let's get a price. My odds checker seems to be misbehaving. It's settling down now. Tempest. Thank you, odds checker. 40-1 with Bet365, 40-1 with Coral, 40-1 with SpreadX and Live Nation Bet. You can get it as low as 20s in a place, so I would snap this. Now, Dr. Watson, Archie's had a fantastic meeting. Now, Tempest, let's look at this one. It's got a big weight. But Tempest, in this race last year, endured something of a nightmare run. Now, he was... This is great when it works perfectly. In a moment, you go, there we go. Come on. He was 3rd to Dark Shift. Astro King was 4th and he's better off at the weights. But listen to the run here to be 3rd in this. He was drawn 16, took very keen hold, hung right, kept on, finished 3rd. beaten less than 2 lengths by Dark Shift, who's a really impressive horse and intelligent of Chapel Hyams. So he had horses like Astro King, Isla Kai, Bless Him, Escobar, Notre Belle Bet, Real Force, Symbolize, Legends of Dubai, Horzander. The usual suspects that were knocking around in these big handicaps were behind Tempest, and everything went wrong. He then came back here over the straight course in another classy handicap, the Porsche, on fast ground. I think the ground will have dried out by today. By the time this race is run, it's a warm day down here. Held up behind leaders, shaken to lead, kept on well inside final furlong, won by 2.5 lengths. Random Harvest was in third. Takari Bay was in second. They are classy performers, and he beat them, giving them a lot of weight off 10 stone. That was a superb performance. We add that with the stable form. I think this is a strong horse that can carry the weight. And here's the rub. He's drawn in 25. A lot of the favourites for this race are drawn very, very high. So I think this market has been set up in the week. It's been a strong anti-post market. And of course, Dr. Watson Archie has had a sensational day one. People are starting to realize now, and this horse is starting to be bet. So get that 40s. I predict here they could go off 25s easily across the board. Yes, it's got a lot of weight, but as we've just been through, it's proven on this course. Third, beaten less than 2 lengths when everything went wrong for it. I'm sure Holly Doyle has got to know the horse a lot better since then. They came straight back here in that Porsche handicap under 10 stone, and they stuffed the rivals. So I'm not particularly bothered about this horse's form away from Ascot. I think this is its place, the straight mile on quick ground. I think Tempest, with all those places to go, let's be honest, if it can't win off top weight, but it's up to 6th place, we have got a 10-1, an 8-1 winner, sorry, at 50 odds. So I think we have a real squeak here, and I'll be very disappointed if this is not up there and in the frame. So hopefully no trouble in running. She gets some cover, all that pace up the far rail, and then we shall see. But we've got the form in the book to be very, very close here. And I think Tempest is a cracking each way play in the 5 o'clock. The Hunt Cup. Get on at that 40s. I believe that will go. I really, really do. Let's have a quick spin through some of the markets, and I will let you get on your way. So it's another cracking card. I think it's a trickier card than yesterday. I do think it's a trickier card than yesterday. The Queen Mary is going to be a superb race. It really, really is. Beautiful Diamonds, your fave there for Carl Burke and Clifford Lee. All sorts of gambles overnight. Flora of Bermuda seems to be being tipped up anyway if you're looking for a bigger price. One that's been bet. Remember, I'm not tipping here. I'm just telling you about market moves. And there's been money for Juniper Berries at 16. Very, very interesting. And that one, we got some foreign raiders as well to add some spice to the Queen Mary. Not spice, the drug, spice as in excitement. 305 is the Kensington Palace on the round, the Phillies handicap class 2. You won there is the fave for Joseph O'Brien. Buckaroo was a huge gamble yesterday for Joseph O'Brien, and I think Ocean Murphy got a bit caught far back there on that. Excuse me, you'll be looking to do the business there. Lady Eros for Ocean Murphy. The man we just slagged off a bit, his horse has been cut. Crystal Caprice for Stouties in there. Belhaven at a big price has been a few quid for 25s into 20s. And Don't Tell Claire, drawn out in 18 for the Kublers. And Ascot Specialist at 25-1. Badly drawn, but I thought 25-1 was a bit of a Mickey take. 340 is the Duke of Cambridge on the straight. This is another very, very competitive race. Jumbly's been all the rage overnight. Now it's short as 5-2, 9-4 in a place. Prosperous Voyage for Frankie, who got himself a 9-day ban. And as been said, you know, he's 50 plus now. He can go on a saga trip, can't he, for 9 days there. Frankie got himself a 9-day ban yesterday for dangerous riding. That'll have few. Maybe he's on Prosperous Voyage. Honey Girl has been some money, the Irish Raider, into 11-1. Again, very, very, very competitive race there. 420 is the race of the day. It's the Group 1 Prince of Wales. Luxembourg's favourite, I think, on the back of the massive Coolmore double yesterday. He's as short as 15-8. I thought that was very short. Adair, the Godolphin horse, the 5-year-old, came back with a bang at Newmarket. He's 3. You got Bay Bridge and My Prospero. So those 4 take a huge chunk out of the market. 20-1 next. Mostadaf for Jim Crowley, who isn't having the Greatest of form runs, I would put to you. 5 o'clock, the Hunt Cup, we've covered, and we're on top of the shop, Tempest at 40s. Queen's Vase, 1 mile 6, 14 got a post with the red hot favourite Gregory, Frankie Dettori, and John Gosden. Now, I'm not tipping anything in this race to you, and I'm just going to make a prediction. I think that'll drift. You had Gosden horses beaten yesterday. I thought that was in plenty short enough, and I'm not saying it's not going to win. If you fancy it, still back it. I'm just making a prediction that I think the bookies on course will try and get this Gregory in the hod there, 5:35, and I predict that favourite is going to drift on course. Doesn't mean it won't win. If you fancy it, you fancy it. I'm just saying the way that the day 1 and 2 may well have gone. 6:10, we finish off with the listed 2-year-old race, the Windsor Castle, 5 furlongs, and there is a favourite of Barnwell Boy. I know Ocean Murphy's been really, really positive and really sweet on this number 3, Barnwell Boy, that he rides for Charlie Johnson. Won at Goodwood. This is a very, very different track, of course. You got Hackman at a big price. I know Michael Owen and Hugo Palmer have been talking that one up. He got absolutely stuffed at Sandown, Hackman, by the Wonder Horse Elite Status, beaten 6 lengths. Now, I'll make a prediction. If Hackman runs well in the Windsor Castle, he's 33-1. If Hackman runs well, what a form boost he's given to Elite Status, the horse that stuffed him 6 lengths, and the bookies will take evasive action on that, I'm sure. So day 2, it's a complex day. We've got big price Tempest for Archie Dr. Watson. He's come back massively to form me yesterday. Let's hope that Holly Doll gets a clear passage and she can at least get us that big price place. Come and join me in HFC VIP. You can have a VIP Ascot experience for a £5 at the top. That's the cheapest VIP experience you'll get at Ascot this week. And you got big each way double dipper and a huge trading room plunge. Right, I've set some of the action up for you. First race at 2:30. It's going to be fantastic. Well done on Chillingham yesterday. That's 3 platinums, 3 big gambles, 3 big places. Tomorrow I want to get that first place in the boot. And we're only on day 2. We're not even halfway. Let's grab everything out of this Ascot we can. Have a great day, folks. Good luck, whatever you're playing. Come and join me in HFC VIP, and let's do it. Let's do the business.
HOLDENS. Horses.